From 1976 to 1977, New York City was gripped by an unprecedented wave of fear at the hands of a serial killer who called himself Son of Sam. His seemingly random attacks, particularly targeting young women with long, dark hair, forced many residents to change their hairstyles and daily routines for safety. David Richard Berkowitz, born on June 1, 1953, was a U.S. Army veteran who would later unleash one of the most significant reigns of terror in New York City's criminal history. Berkowitz's childhood was troubled. He was an adopted child who exhibited violent and unpredictable behavioral problems, especially after his adoptive mother died in 1967. He began engaging in arson and struggled to adapt socially. After leaving the Army in 1974, his mental instability escalated. He developed delusional beliefs that he was commanded to kill by demons, claiming these entities communicated through his neighbor's black Labrador retriever named Sam Carr. The origin of the Son of Sam moniker he used to sign letters sent to the media and police. Berkowitz's first alleged true attack occurred on July 29, 1976. Donna Loria, 18, and Jody Valeni, 19, were shot while sitting in a parked car. Loria died instantly, while Valeni was seriously wounded. This attack involved a .44 caliber Bulldog revolver, which became the killer's chilling signature. Following this, Berkowitz continued his spree. He often targeted couples sitting in cars or young women walking alone at night. His victims seemed to be young women with long, dark hair and the male companions with them. The frequency of the attacks dramatically increased in late 1976 and early 1977. Some victims survived but faced severe physical and psychological trauma, such as Joan Lomino, who was paralyzed by a gunshot. Each attack plunged the city deeper into dread. Milwaukee police should be New York City police, given the intro. This is a small factual error in the original Thai translation that needs correction. Faced immense pressure to catch the killer. Newspapers and television stations carried sensational headlines about the .44 caliber killer. Fear spread throughout the city. Women became extremely cautious, afraid to go out at night, and some even dyed their hair or cut it short to avoid becoming a target. In April 1977, the case took a shocking turn when Berkowitz began sending letters to the media and the police, signing them Son of Sam. These letters were filled with mocking, contemptuous, and rambling messages. He often claimed to be acting under the command of Father Sam and demons that controlled him to commit the murders. These letters not only heightened public panic, but also fueled intense media coverage, making the Son of Sam name infamous worldwide. One of the most notable letters was addressed to New York Daily News columnist Jimmy Breslin. It further amplified the terror and mystery of the case. The letter detailed his bizarre motives and challenged the police to catch him. The killer's ability to communicate freely with the outside world only intensified the city's sense of insecurity. Police mobilized an enormous number of officers in the hunt for Son of Sam, which became one of the largest manhunts in New York's history. They established a dedicated task force, interviewed thousands of people, checked records of .44 caliber handgun owners, and pursued every lead. Yet, the killer seemed to remain at large, continuing his string of murders and assaults, putting immense pressure on law enforcement. Berkowitz's final attack occurred on July 31st, 1977, in Brooklyn. The victims were Stacy Moskowitz, 19, and Robert Villani, 20. They were shot while sitting in a car. Moskowitz died, and Violani was partially blinded. This incident took place just 2 days after the one-year anniversary of his first murder. The eventual apprehension of David Berkowitz stemmed from a crucial small lead. On the night of the final attack, a witness near the scene reported seeing a car speed away and recalled a traffic ticket being issued to that car for a parking violation near the crime scene. Police traced the parking ticket, which led them to Berkowitz's car and ultimately to him. On August 10th, 1977, David Berkowitz was arrested outside his apartment in Yonkers. Upon his arrest, he reportedly asked the police, "What took you so long?" A tacit confession to his crimes. He subsequently provided a detailed confession to all 6 murders and 7 assaults he had committed. He also claimed to have set approximately 1,500 arsons in the New York area during the same period. Berkowitz initially insisted he received commands from demons inhabiting his neighbor's dog. However, he later recanted these claims, admitting the demonic explanation was fabricated. David Berkowitz was convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder and 7 counts of attempted murder. He was sentenced to multiple consecutive life sentences, totaling over 365 years. He remains incarcerated in a New York prison and has been denied parole multiple times. The Son of Sam case left a profound mark on New York City's history. It exposed the city's vulnerability to fear generated by a single criminal and highlighted the role of media in sensationalizing serial killers. David Berkowitz's story continues to serve as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can hide within the human psyche and the lasting impact of senseless violence on society.